You know that feeling thinking you need some pricey gym membership or all this complicated equipment just to get stronger? Well, the good news is you really don't. Today, we're going to dive into some incredibly simple and super effective ways to build strength right from the comfort of your own home. I know. It sounds a little funny, right? But seriously, what if the key to fighting muscle loss wasn't in some heavy weight rack, but hiding in your kitchen pantry? It's a really powerful idea, and we're about to see just how practical it is. So, we're going to be tackling something called sarcopenia. It's just the fancy term for that natural muscle loss that can happen as we get older. The thing that makes everyday tasks feel just a little bit harder. But here's the thing, it's not something you just have to accept. This explainer is all about a simple, empowering solution you can literally start today. Okay, first up, let's talk about the upper body. We're going to cover 3 gentle but really powerful moves for your arms, chest, and back. These are the muscles that help you lift, push, and carry with confidence. So our game plan is built on 3 classic moves. We've got presses, curls, and push-ups. They're simple, they're super effective, and they create an awesome base for upper body strength. And honestly, the best part, you probably already have everything you need to get started right now. So here's the big question, right? Do you really need to go out and buy a set of dumbbells or some fancy gym gear to do this? The answer is a big, definite no. Let's break down the surprisingly simple options you have. Okay, so the real beauty of this whole plan is just how flexible it is. Look, if you have light weights or a resistance band, that's awesome. But if you don't, no problem. Just look in your pantry. Seriously, a can of peas, a can of beans, that provides the perfect amount of resistance to get started with presses and curls. And for push-ups, you don't need a single piece of equipment, not one. You can start with wall push-ups for a really gentle approach, or maybe try them kneeling on the floor. In both cases, your own body weight, that's all the resistance you need. It's just a perfect example of how simple getting stronger can be. All right, let's switch gears and focus on the lower body. We're going to explore 4 really functional exercises that build the strength you need for stability, for balance, and for power in, well, pretty much everything you do. So for our lower body, the plan includes walking, step-ups, just getting up from a seat, and some modified squats. Now, we call these functional exercises for a reason. It's because they're not just for a workout. They directly translate to real-life movements, like climbing stairs or getting out of a car. And we're going to start with the most fundamental movement we have, walking. It's so often overlooked, but it is a true cornerstone of fitness. It benefits your legs, your heart, your entire well-being. It is just the perfect foundation for anyone's fitness journey. All right, now for a fun question. I want you to think about your daily routine for a second. What's one powerful, strengthening exercise that you're probably already doing every single day without even realizing it? It's getting up from a chair. Just think about it for a second. Every time you stand up, you are basically performing a functional squat. You're strengthening your legs and your core. And what that means is you're already practicing one of the most important exercises, multiple times every single day. How cool is that? And to build on that natural movement, you can start doing some deliberate step-ups, maybe on a sturdy stool or a stair. And you can practice modified squats, where you only go down as far as feels comfortable for you. The key with all of these is control and good form. It's not about speed. So we've got our upper body moves, we've got our lower body moves, but how do you actually put it all together? Let's talk about the mindset, because that's what's going to make this plan successful and, most importantly, something you can stick with. Just keep these 4 simple ideas in mind. First, start slow. This isn't a race, okay? Second, aim for consistency, not intensity. A little bit every day is way better than a lot once a week. Third, remember that any movement is a win. And finally, and this is the most important one, always, always listen to your body. And let this be your motto, your mantra. The goal is progress, not perfection. It's not about doing every single exercise perfectly from day one. It's about taking that first step, and then another one, and just celebrating those small improvements along the way. So I'm going to leave you with this thought. Whether it's doing a few curls with a can of soup while you're waiting for the water to boil, or just rising from your chair with a little more intention, what is that one simple move you're going to start with today?